Hi guys, my name is Praveen, product manager at Electromechanica for Tools and Termination. I'm here to announce the launch of a new product from Cembre, our hydraulic battery crimping tool. Currently we have a wide range of mechanical and battery operated tools from Cembre. For various applications, we've decided to launch a new inline one to meet the demands of the South African market. Along with me is Omar from Cembre.
Hi everybody.
Can you tell us about the new product?
Yes, definitely. As you were saying right now, Praveen, the BX500ND is a brand new product that we have just been launching now on the South African market. It's a 6-zone crimper, capable of crimping from 4 up to 300 square millimeters. Customers do not need to preset the force or the pressure because everything is already preset in-house, you know.
So what that means, I just put my lug in here and I press the toggle and it should calibrate.
Yes, just before doing that, you just need to put in, to slide in the right dies. You know, there are dies for copper lugs, there are dies for aluminum lugs. Each section has a specific die. So once you have selected the die you need, depending on the cable lug section, yes, you slide in the cable lug and the cable. You crimp the button, you press the button, and in a few seconds you can crimp up to 300 square millimeter. Would you like to try?
But before we move on to that, a very interesting point here. So I can use this for copper and aluminium.
Yes, definitely. Just changing the die. It gets up to 300 in copper and 240 in aluminium. So the same tool, just changing the dies.
No, it's ideal for the local market because due to the boom in the solar industry in South Africa, there's been a demand for crimping on aluminium lugs, bimetallic lugs, and so on.
Yes,
so now it allows the user to have both copper and aluminium dies. So I just have to change my dies for the specific size and type, and then Bob's your uncle, I'm all done.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. And also in terms of weight and size, it seems quite light.
It's very compact. It's a light, compact tool, and it's one of our best sellers because...
and the design is more straight inline. So this would be perfect for more closed spaces. For example, if I'm doing any crimping offside, for argument's sake, in a container, I could easily crimp all the units.
Or inside the panel as well.
Excellent, excellent. Is it possible to show me a demo?
Yeah, sure. Look, here we have a cable specimen. In this case, I've put a 35 square millimeter copper lug. Of course, the die which is inserted in the tool is a 35 square millimeter for copper lugs.
Before you crimp, Omar, this lugs that you have is fully Italian, made by Cembre?
Yes, definitely. It's made by Cembre. Cembre is a manufacturer of crimping tools and also cable lugs. We have cable lugs in copper, we have in aluminium, we have bimetallic, we have also ferrous and pre-insulated. So we are capable of offering customers the whole system.
Excellent, excellent.
You see, just to show you how it works. Okay, I've slided in the cable lug. I press this button. Okay, now when you listen to this noise, it means that it has been crimped properly. You release the dies pressing the other button, and here you have the final result. So in few seconds, we've been able of crimping a 35 square millimeter cable, but it's the same procedure that you follow up to 300. And you know, Praveen, what's good also with the Cembre cable lugs, I hope you can see them in the camera, that directly on the lug is engraved the section it is, in this case it's a 35. It's engraved the Cembre logo, the UL logo, because all our copper lugs are also UL certified.
For export to America
or markets. Other countries following the US standards, definitely. And it's written also A7. A7 is an internal coding to Cembre, which stands for the 35 square millimeter. And this is useful because on the die footprint, in this case, it's also written A7. So this is the specific die for the 35 square millimeter cable. And one using the system by Cembre, cable lugs, tools, and dies by Cembre, A7 remains engraved on the lug body. So after a certain time, also after months or years after the crimping, you can always check if this cable lock has been crimped with the correct die and the correct tool. This is a warranty that the crimping has been done correctly.
So it's an interesting point. If I'm doing a lot of crimping in my production facility, if it's a handful of, let's say up to 16 millimeter, maybe
Yes.
I'm doing 10, 12 a day,
Yes,
then a manual tool will suffice. But if I'm doing a volume, so 100
exactly.
plus, and you want to also guarantee the quality of the crimp, the workmanship, because what
Yes.
happens is as you get bigger on size, and if you're using a mechanical tool, I would assume that people have to use a lot of strength. They don't know the torque that's being
Exactly.
used. There's opportunities for hotspots, incorrect crimping that could lead on to
Exactly.
problems going on. So on volume, this would be an ideal tool. Also, the
Definitely
fact
it is.
that it's slimline, light, and the fact that it has a battery that goes with it. This battery, is it something that could work with the MG4 printer as well? Because we have
Yes.
spoken in a previous video about the MG4 printer having a battery functionality.
Exactly. We developed the MG4 based on the same battery platform as our tools. So customers using both the MG4 and the battery operated tools by Cembre are capable of taking the battery out, as I'm doing in this case. Okay. And they slide it in at the back of the MG4. Look how easy it is. And as we've been explaining in the other video, it becomes a battery operated printer. So you are capable of printing without having the printer connected to the main power line or whenever you have a load shedding.
So it's a connected system between
It is.
marking, lugs, and we just had load shedding now. So it's ideal time to use a battery to do crimping.
Exactly.
Or
That was not done on purpose.
it was not done, but it's ideal
No.
time to be able to. As you can see, our
But you
printer
can see
is
the
functioning.
The printer is on, it's switching on.
So excellent. Can I continue? Excellent, Omar. Thanks for insightful demonstration and
You're welcome.
feedback. What we have done at Electromechanica is we decided to offer a kit version. So you're going to get the crimping tool plus dies from 25 square millimeters right up to 185. If a customer needs for 240 and 300, we'll be able to sell that to them as well. And also included in will be a battery, charger, and a case. So,
Exactly.
so you basically buy it from us and you have a full crimping solution from Cembre, and along with the lugs, and we'll be able to provide a quality crimp that you'll be able to take to your customers and make sure that everything is done correctly. What if I have a scenario where I need to be able to understand what torque was added on a lug, on a crimp, the
Okay.
successful rate of whether crimp was done or not? There might be customers who might have to certify a panel and the crimps need to be certified. There have been requests from that previously. This is great if you're just doing regular crimping and
Yes.
volume crimping, but if I want a more high-end option, is there something available?
Very good question, Praveen. Thank you for asking. In this case, we should offer customers this other version, which is the B500. In terms of crimping range, it's exactly like the BX500ND from 4 up to 300 square millimeter, but it's equipped with a series of technical features which are capable to respond to your question. First of all, it's equipped with an internal memory capable of saving up to 200,000 different crimpings. Customers has always the possibility to download the crimping history of the tool, just connecting the tool via a USB port which is located in the battery compartment. They connect it to the laptop via a USB cable which is supplied together with the tool, and they can download all the crimping history of the tool. So from crimping 1 to crimping 200,000, they can check if the crimping was done properly or not, because they have the line highlighted in green if it was properly done, or in red if it was done incorrectly, so that they can always check at the end of the day or the week how much the tool has worked, how many cycles it has done, and if they were done properly or not. And another good point of the software is that if you like, you can issue a validation certificate. So you can validate all the cycles of the crimping tool, or a certain number of cycles from 1 to X, for example. You can issue a validation certificate, and you can hand in the validation certificate to the final customer as a quality, let's say a quality seal of the of the job that you have been doing.
Assuming I was working on 5 panels, I could validate each panel and
Exactly.
being able to produce a document that shows the quality of the crimp
Exactly.
and if it's a successful crimp.
Yes.
And does the machine also advise you if it's a successful crimp?
Yes, it is. It is equipped with an LED display that you can see here. It gives the operator a certain amount of information. Basically, the force in kilonewton and tone, the pressure in bar and psi, the level of charging of the battery, the number of cycles already performed, and the number of cycles still to be performed before maintaining the tool. You see, for example, in this case, the display is telling me that the preset force is 60 kilonewton. Okay, while I try to crimp, for example, with this empty cable lugger, you will see that in the second line, I have displayed the force that I'm applying during the crimping, and the LED is giving me an okay indication that the crimping was done correctly. Okay, and as I can see, it was done. What happens in case I stop the jaws and I open the jaws? Sorry, just to do it again. What happens if I stop the jaws and I open them before reaching 60 kilonewton? In this case, I've got an error message, an acoustic and visual message to the operator that crimping was not properly done.
Especially on working on volumes of crimp, and you might get lost in the amount of work you're doing. This will be able to alert to say you've done a good job or not. And also I see you have LED lights there, so perfect for load sharing.
Exactly. It's also equipped with LED lights highlighting the working area around the head.
Working in a panel and so on, so it's able to illuminate that.
Or for night walks as well.
Okay, excellent. And it's universal. And just to confirm, would those dies work with the BX?
Yes, they are the same dies. From 4 to 300, customers can use the same dies.
So we could have interchangeable dies, and we can move from there, and you can have this whole system of a Cembre offer.
Exactly.
From tools, connectors, and identification and labeling.
Exactly.
Excellent, Omar. Thank you so much. If anyone needs further information or would request a demo on your premises with an account manager from Electromechanica, please contact us. We'll be able to assist you.
Thank you very much.